What's up, boys? Back out here. I have just really dropped the ball this year with I've had so much going on. Been really focused on trying to get me a swamp donkey. I don't know how much I can and can't say on YouTube. I'm sure one of you guys will leave down in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Just kind of been focusing on that. So I gotta clean everything up today. It probably won't record it. It'll probably just be real quick, me cleaning everything up and bring it right back. I want to hear your guys' thoughts though on what you guys want to see this winter. I talked about upgrading turbos, injectors, and fuel pumps on this. I can still do that, and then I was going to do a giveaway with all the other stuff that I don't use, like the 15G turbos, the 800cc injectors, the 380 liter fuel pump. I also am going to be going over to Adrian's to finish his Dodge Stealth because he should be off of work here in a couple weeks after Thanksgiving. Well, that's this week, actually. After Thanksgiving, he should have 2 or 3 weeks where he's not doing nothing. We should be able to get his 20T Stage 2 cam, fully built Dodge Stealth together. At least the engine in the car. It won't be tuned or nothing yet. But I also have that 93 Mazda RX7 that I want to do. I keep putting that off and putting that off. Do you guys want to see that? Or do you guys want to see me work on this again for like the 3rd year in a row? That 93, here, I'll just take you up there and show you. All right, so here, if you haven't seen this before, this is my 93 RX7 FD. I want to single turbo it. I've been talking about it for 3 years. I just haven't done it. Do you guys want to see that? It passed the compression test. Engine's good, it's strong. It's set up to run, I can't remember the right wording now. The twin turbos don't work right on this. It's got the FC, the Power FC tuner thing, and they like have it all set up to run together instead of sequential. So it kind of sucks, to be honest with you. I mean, it makes good power, but I really want to put a single turbo on this. I got RPF ones and oil and coilovers on it. The only thing that sucks is I broke this door handle, but it's tan. That's the only downside of this whole car, is that it's tan. It definitely needs a new clutch too, because whoever had this before me put like some stupid 3-puck clutch in it, and it's horrible. It's the worst clutch in the world. I would like to single turbo this thing, get this thing running. It's been sitting for almost 2 years now. I got to fill that up with transmission fluid, turn it over by hand. I've done videos on that before in the past on how to do that. You take the plugs out, fill it up with transmission fluid, rotate it a bunch of times, get all the rotors completely covered in transmission fluid so none of the side seals or anything stick when you store it, which I did that before I put it away, but it's been sitting so long I don't want to just go fire it up. I at least want to fill them up with oil and turn it over by hand so nothing rips or tears. Alright, back at the shop. I actually forgot to pick up the camera. It's been like 3 hours. It doesn't look like it, but I got all the tools organized and everything. I'm trying to clean everything out over here. It's kind of just been a disaster. This is like my extra parts or old parts I've just been throwing here. Every time I do an oil change or any coolant or anything, I just throw it over in this corner. So I just want to clean this whole section out because I think I want to put the Huracan sideways this year just to keep it up out of the way, because it was kind of a pain to have it right up against this wall. I mean, we had room to pull trucks in during the winter, but it was just, everyone was always nervous. So I was always the one that had to pull the truck in because no one wanted to pull up against that. No one wanted to work on the passenger side because you're sitting here banging on rusty old ball joints and tie rods. So I don't know, I figured I'd just pick you guys up and let you know what's going on here real quick. Probably looks worse than what I did in the last clip, but I promise you I'm getting there. By the way, if one of you guys want these BBSs, hit me up. I'm tired of them just sitting here. I know they fit the FD. They were on the 93 when I got it. They're only 16s. I don't know how wide the tire that's on there is. A 225, 50. If you guys want them for something. I mean, the only reason why I kept them is because I was like, I could use them to go burn them off. Well, if one of you guys actually need them, they're like brand new tires on there, even though they're like 8 years old. This is about a real pain in the ass. I'm on like 11th point turn now. Yeah, I could have used the dollies, but they're not the flat ones. And if I used them, it would have had to sit on there all year because I wouldn't be able to get the ones off over here. I don't know. I can get it over this way about another 1.5 feet. The parking sensors, or backup sensors and camera and everything actually work really good on this car. I never trusted it, but like the yellow line is actually the car. So I've done pretty good there. I actually kind of like it right where it's at. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this. Am I gonna put it on that side or this side? I don't know. Let me try to move it back up against the wall just a little bit more. I'll bring you right back. All right, I think that's where she's staying. Kind of sucked, but it's over there. It's just, it's too much of like a wedge. You know what I mean? So it doesn't look like it's square on like the lines. It doesn't look straight, but it's because the front of the car gets a little bit smaller than the back. That's where we're at, boys. Alright, boys, well, there we go. Like I said, if you made it this far in the video, let me know. You guys want to see me pretty much just redo this whole thing? Well, not everything, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Or you guys want to see me start the FD, single turbo that beast. Well, I'm pretty sure this is how everything's going to be for the winter. Everything else is just me picking up and putting stuff away where it's supposed to be and making it nice and organized, which will take me probably a whole nother day, so there's no point in even recording that. But alright, boys, if you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Oh, I gotta plug that in. Where's my trickle charger? It's over here. Do not forget to plug the Huracan in. Always plug your charger into the wall first, or it goes into like safety check mode. And the Huracan's already pre-wired for it. Just make sure it goes through the cycle, it doesn't have any errors. It recognizes the car. Alright. There we go, boys. Alright, that's the end of this one. See you next one. I have no idea what it's going to be honest with you. Hopefully there's another swamp donkey hanging on the wall. That's all I care about. See ya.